Welcome to Decomila, where timeless charm meets comfortable living. Subscribe and watch the video until the end to get inspired by romantic simplicity and cozy beauty in your home. There's something special about decorating for Christmas on a budget, especially when the entire home transforms through creativity rather than cost. Today, I'm taking you on a journey through my thrifted Christmas makeover, where every room gets dressed in cozy vintage charm. From secondhand treasures to revamped classics, this year's decor celebrates nostalgia, warmth, and the art of decorating with intention. Before we step inside, I want to show how easy it is to create a magical holiday atmosphere without overspending. This year's approach focuses on sustainability, affordability, and creativity. By using thrifted finds, repurposing older pieces, and mixing vintage textures, I'm bringing a beautifully curated look into my home, one that feels personal and full of character. Every great decor project begins with a vision. For this Christmas, I leaned into a palette inspired by vintage holiday postcards, deep reds, forest greens, creamy whites, and touches of brass. These timeless colors are trending again in 2025, especially with the return of nostalgic decorating. They instantly create a cozy, storybook feel that pairs wonderfully with thrifted charm. Let's begin with the thrifting process itself. I visited local thrift stores, flea markets, and community swaps searching for ornaments, fabrics, candle holders, and wood pieces. The key to successful thrifting is keeping an open mind and focusing on textures, shapes, and potential, not perfection. With a bit of cleaning or DIY, many forgotten items can become holiday gems. Among my finds were boxes of vintage ornaments, some scratched, some faded, but all full of charm. Instead of tossing imperfect pieces, I revived them with metallic paint touch-ups and ribbon replacements. Upcycling old decor is a growing trend, promoting sustainability while adding unique pieces to your holiday collection. The entryway sets the tone for the entire home, so I added a thrifted wooden bench, layered with a plaid blanket and a basket filled with pine cones. Adding greenery, whether real or faux, is an instant mood booster. I used thrifted brass bells tied with twine to complete the welcoming Christmas glow. Moving into the living room, I wanted the space to feel like stepping into a classic holiday novel. I blended thrifted wool throws, mismatched pillows, and antique candle holders to create soft warmth. The key here is layering. Textures like knit, flannel, and linen bring depth and visual comfort, especially during the colder season. For the tree, I embraced the collected Christmas trend. Instead of matching sets, I decorated with thrifted ornaments, handmade pieces, and family keepsakes. This creates a sentimental, curated look that feels both homey and timeless. Adding dried oranges, ribbon scraps, and wood ornaments enhances the vintage, rustic style. The fireplace becomes a focal point when decorated with charm. I mixed natural garland with thrifted beaded strings, wooden toys, and brass candle holders. The goal was to create a layered display with height variation, soft glows, and nostalgic details. This mantel style follows the 2025 trend of natural meets vintage holiday minimalism. Old books are one of the most affordable thrifted decor items. I use them to elevate candles, add height to vignettes, and introduce rich, warm tones. Wooden cutting boards, crates, and toy pieces also enhance a vintage holiday theme, grounding the festive sparkle with rustic textures. Every home needs quiet, cozy nooks. I created one using a thrifted armchair draped with a chunky knit and a small table stacked with holiday books and a ceramic mug. Adding a small wreath, candle, or mini tree enhances the Christmas whisper in these little spots without overwhelming the space. In the kitchen, I embraced practicality and charm. Thrifted enamelware, copper pots, and embroidered linen set a warm tone. Small touches like a bowl of winter fruits, a garland over the window, and vintage mugs prove you don't need much to create a festive atmosphere that fits everyday routines. For the dining space, I built my tablescape around thrifted plates, brass candlesticks, and embroidered napkins. Mixing mismatched tableware is a huge trend right now, bringing authenticity and personality to the table. Fresh greenery and simple ribbon ties elevated the look without requiring expensive pieces. DIY plays a big role in thrifted decorating. I crafted handmade cinnamon ornaments, dried orange garlands, and paper snowflakes to fill gaps and add personal touches. Handmade decor brings warmth and authenticity, and it's incredibly budget-friendly, perfect for creating the nostalgic Christmas feeling many of us crave. Nature offers some of the best Christmas decor. Pine cones, branches, berries, and dried flowers layered throughout the home add texture and color while keeping the budget low. Combining natural elements with thrifted finds brings harmony and rustic elegance to any holiday design. The bedroom often gets overlooked during the holidays, but a few simple touches make it magical. I added thrifted quilts, soft pillows in seasonal colors, and small wreaths above the bed. A strand of warm fairy lights instantly transforms the space into a cozy winter retreat. Even the bathroom received a small Christmas refresh. I styled thrifted jars with winter greenery, changed towels to holiday tones, and placed a candle near the sink. These small elements add warmth without cluttering or overwhelming the room. The 2025 holiday trends lean heavily toward nostalgic minimalist decorating, simple greenery, natural textures, thrifted materials, and meaningful accents. This Christmas style embraces simplicity and sustainability while delivering an elevated, cozy holiday ambience. The beauty lies in choosing fewer items with higher emotional or historical value. What makes thrifted Christmas decorating so meaningful is the story behind every piece. Items with wear, handmade touches, or vintage character contribute to a layered, soulful home. As you collect these pieces year after year, you build your own holiday story, one filled with charm and sentiment. As we wrap up this thrifted Christmas home tour, I hope these decorating ideas and budget-friendly tips inspire you to create your own cozy vintage holiday spaces. Remember, the magic of Christmas isn't found in expensive pieces. It's in the creativity, warmth, and memories we build. May your home shine with comfort, charm, and heartfelt holiday joy.